Hey guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing a different type of haul today. This is actually going to be the first ever thrift haul on my channel, which is very exciting for me and a little bit different for you guys. So I hope you guys like this, and if you do, let me know by hitting the thumbs up button in the description, not the description box, the little, you know where you hit thumbs up. So I've actually teamed up with one of my favorite Toronto YouTubers, Sarah Dunk, to do this. We actually collabed and went together to the thrift store. So she's gonna have a whole vlogging type of thrifting haul on her channel as well. So I'm gonna link that in the description box below. It was really fun, guys. Like, I don't really know that many YouTubers in Toronto, especially ones that I really click with, and we just had a really awesome time, and I can't wait to hang out with her when I'm back from my trip. So a few of these things are from that thrifting trip, and also a few of these things are just things I collected all last week. I've been kind of in a hurry to kind of collect some really cool new pieces for my Asia trip. I am leaving November 1st. Really excited. This is my first time really ever to Asia, so it's going to be really different for me, and I will definitely be keeping you guys updated on Instagram and whatnot. But without further ado, I'm just going to get into this. A lot of this stuff is trendy and super cool, so really excited for that, and we are just going to get started. I can't do a thrifting haul without mentioning this top. This top is really cool. It's actually on my Shop Spenny site, and I'm gonna have everything listed there. I actually sell like upcycled, like redone vintage. I have a lot of cool brands like Tommy Champion, Reebok most of the time. So check out Shop Spenny or follow my Shop Spenny Instagram if you guys want to see that and see what's gonna be on my site. We are still shipping while I'm in Asia. Dylan's gonna be shipping out the product while I'm there, so you can definitely still buy as long as I have things up on the website. So let's just get to the cool different things. So I can't talk. The first two things, berets are really in right now, and I'm really excited about this trend because I wore berets pretty much all of 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. I was just absolutely obsessed with them. So I'm really happy that this is becoming a trend. And so I picked up two of these from a vintage shop. I'm gonna have all the information in the description box below, but they're from a store near St. Clair West. They're actually having a retirement sale, so everything is 50% off right now, and I think they close in June, so you still have a little bit of time to go there. It's called Gypsy Found Vintage, and they have some really great stuff. I think I'm gonna go back and pick up a belt, maybe today. The first hat I have, this one is just like a vintage kind of cabbie boy beret style hat. I think this is really cool, a little bit different than those cabbie hats that you're seeing kind of everywhere right now because it's a little bit more bulbous on top. It's also this really nice wool because it is vintage, so it's made with the good stuff. And one thing that's really great about this too, it's going to keep your head warm, and it's just a little bit more, I guess, in season for the fall winter time. So super cute. Absolutely love this one, and I believe this was 20 bucks because it was vintage, like $40 and 50% off of that. And then the next one I got is this coffee cream color beret, and I'm just like absolutely obsessed with this. I love that berets were in, like I said, and I think this one was $15 after the discount, so super nice, and I'm really excited to wear this with like cream sweaters and have this on my Instagram and whatever. I'm also thinking about doing a hair tutorial on how to style your hair when you want to wear hats like this, so keep a lookout for that. The next two things I have here are sweaters that I picked up from Value Village, and the first one I have here is a Tommy Hilfiger one. I believe this was more on the expensive side. I believe this was like 14 bucks, which is pretty expensive for thrifting, but Dylan honestly picked this up for himself, and then he realized that it was a little too short for him, so it's mine. The next one I got was $6, and I love this because I think it's so in right now. It's so like Instagram trendy. It is this pale pink Kuma hoodie. I believe this was $6 at my local Value Village. This is apparently a size large, so I have a feeling this is actually children's size because it's not that big on me. So another tip is try the larger children's sizes because you could probably find some cool stuff there. But yeah, I love this, and I think it's going to be really cute for just, you know, on the go, on the plane, with my pink sweatpants, cargo pants. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is a few pieces of denim that I actually also picked up at my local Value Village, and all of these ones I've done are actually reworked. You can really make something from nothing and spend little to nothing on something that could be really trendy and in right now, and you don't have to go to the big box stores. So the first pair of pants I picked up are these Tommy Hilfiger cords, and I actually flared them at the bottom, but these before were just these big baggy cords, but I knew they had so much potential. I loved the little Tommy sign on the back, and I made them into big bell-bottom flares, and I think that they are so on trend, and I think corduroy is just such a nice fabric for the fall and winter time. The next pair of denim that I have here is this big, I believe these are the Wrangler Denim, and these were just big men's pants. I get all of my jeans from like the small sizes in the men's section, and I just taper them to fit me, so they are definitely tapered to fit me now. They were really huge before, and I actually like the fit, so one thing I did was I actually just distressed the knee hole as well as left the raw bottom hem, and now they look like really cool mom jeans, like wide boyfriend fit. And then the last pair of denim, when I was with Sarah, I actually found a really great pair of Levi's for only $11, and these sell for like 80 bucks at Urban Outfitters, so it was a really good find. They are just these kind of like big, baggy, faded Levi's jeans, and these were just such a good find. And the only thing that I did to rework these is just cut off the bottom, just because they were obviously a little too long for me, and I was gonna have to rework them if I really wanted to make them wearable. And I have them still fresh right here, but once I wash them and they're in the dryer, they're gonna be so great. And then one thing I picked up from Salvation Army is this checks blazer. I think that this is really great, and this was $11.99 at the thrift store. It just has one button here, and it is such a good fit. This is actually surprisingly a size 11 to 12, which I am not. I am usually a size 0 to 2, so even though it is supposed to be really big, I actually really like the tailoring on this, and definitely looks like one of those pieces you can find at Zara for like $100. It's in really good shape, and I'm so excited to style this one for you guys. So now I'm going to show you guys the rest of the things that I found when I was thrift shopping with Sarah. We went to a Value Village at Bloor in Lansdowne, and I've never been to that one before, and that one was actually amazing. And around the corner is actually Baddie's Cafe, which is really dope. I've never been there, and the food was super good. So the first thing I actually picked up was this big Oriental, like Chinese style dress. It was just way too big and wide for me. It reached the floor when I tried it on, but it was a really beautiful textile, and for $13 you absolutely couldn't go wrong. I knew it had a lot of fabric for me to play around with, and I really like those dresses from IMGO right now with like the Oriental like textile with like the really more modern silhouette. So I actually made my own from that dress. I put this on Instagram and you guys freaked out. I didn't film it because it was kind of an experiment, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I just put these simple thin straps on it, made it go straight across, and I'm going to bring this on my Asia trip and wear it with a pair of white sneakers. I think it's gonna look really cute. And then the next thing I picked up with Sarah, I actually picked up another Chinese dress, and I cropped this one into a little top. I know that these are really in right now as well, and you can definitely find them at the thrift store. You can find them in Chinatown for not that much, but yeah, it's really great. One thing I love about this is the neck detailing. I just love, like, I don't know, I just love it. I just think it's really pretty, and I didn't feel too bad about cutting it up because it was from the thrift store. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for my trip. This video actually may be going up while I'm there, so follow my Instagram and like you'll know my whereabouts by then, but yeah. And then the last two things I picked up when I was with Sarah. The first one is this bag, and it is not an authentic designer vintage bag, but it's definitely inspired and definitely old AF, so I had to pick it up. I thought it was really fun and maybe I could do a DIY with it, but it is just this saddle bag. It definitely has that vintage Gucci vibe. I do not believe it's authentic, but it was only 10 bucks, and I think, whoa, ouch. And I think it's gonna look really cool, like with an all black outfit or even something like this. I love this look. I think it's gonna be really cool once I like wipe it down and stuff, but I think it's pretty nice, and I don't know, just fun and different than most of my purses. So this is the last thing I picked up at the Value Village, and it is this big like race car inspired jacket. This was 26 bucks, but I honestly would pay more for this. I think it's really cool. It's in pretty decent condition, it just needs to be wiped down, but look the back. It has like the 2 race car flags. It's definitely oversized, a men's fit in a size large, but I love the way it fits. I'm so excited to wear this with like a pair of flared pants, a black turtleneck, and then this, like that would be super cool. I know this whole race car thing is definitely really trendy, and to be honest, I'm not like like super into it, but I think this jacket is really special. So that brings me to the end of my first ever thrifted haul. I know this was a long one, so thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching. If you guys want to see how I style some of these pieces, definitely let me know, or follow my Instagram. All of my outfit pictures kind of congregate over there, so definitely follow there if you want to check out what I am wearing today, or tomorrow, or the next day. But yeah, also definitely check out Sarah's video of our thrifting adventure and what she picked up. She picked up some amazing stuff, like honestly some really great finds, and she has a really amazing channel, so highly recommend that you guys go and subscribe to her as well and let her know that I sent you. And without further ado, I'm gonna wrap this up. Definitely stay tuned for my next video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.